That can be good and bad, because usually when you get past this group, it works a lot smoother. One of the first people I talked to was my brother, and he said, "Oh yeah, right." You know, and he still calls me Willy Wonka. Yeah. And he knows how much it aggravates me to talk about it like candy, and he'll come over, "Hey, I need one of those candies." So that's one extreme. But I had a business associate that I thought I really wanted to be on our team, because I looked at this from day one as a business. I didn't know anything different. I'd never done any network marketing. There was no one else in the state of Indiana. And so we had support surveys, which Carolyn, our sponsors, which was the fellow I met in Tucson, obviously, and very helpful, but you know, they were down in Nashville, Tennessee. And so we got started by making a list, and one of the people on my list that I wanted as a business associate, one of my management team, that's the way I looked at it, was a lady who owned 2 businesses, extremely busy, and I done some work with her as one of the board of directors, and she was always my go-to person. And so I met with her and was talking with her, and it's pretty interesting. You never know what somebody's hot button is going to be when you're talking to them. And sometimes it can be health, somebody just making money. Hers was very interesting, because I was telling her all the things you get for a $39 fee when you enroll. You get a website, and you get a back office. All your business transactions are all done for you in the back office. And she said, "Wow, and that's for only $39 a month?" I said, "No, it's $39 a year." She said, "What?" And I paid somebody $50,000 a year in my company to do that. That was her hot button, and she came in right away. And that was one of the first people we had to come in our organization. And so you just never know. And so you can find people all different ways. There's a memory jogger in the Ascent plan, and just anybody that you know. It doesn't have to be family and friends. You got a contact list in your cell phone, your computer. So there's just hundreds of people that you know when you really start thinking about it. But the main thing is, you want to talk to those people. Anyone who has a health issue, health conscious, wants to earn some more money, or they just like chocolate. And an example of one of the other people we brought on initially in our business was totally the opposite thing. And so it was somebody, a supervisor on a cable company, that had somebody come out and done some service for us, and lo and behold, on our system at home, the supervisor called in the afternoon and was offering us better service and an opportunity for more reliability, which I needed because I was doing some other things on my computer at that time. And so I could see this guy. He was very excited. He was pleased. He was offering better service. I could see him jumping up and down his cubicle someplace. And so I just said, "Look, can I interrupt you and ask you a question?" And I asked him a question we all do. "Do you like chocolate?" And he said, "I love chocolate." And he said, "Well, I can't eat it because it has caffeine in it." And I said, "Boy, are you good luck." He couldn't eat it because of the caffeine. He had acid reflux. And I said, "Because our product doesn't have any caffeine in it, no processed sugars." And it's just amazing. And I said, "You're really lucky, because there's somebody going to be in town tomorrow who knows more about this than I do. What time is good for you to get together?" And so he set a time the next day. It so happened, I think it was the first time Butch had been up to Indianapolis to help us. And so we got together at Starbucks. I introduced the 2 of them, zipped it, and I learned, and this other fellow came in our business, and was real key to helping us get our business going. So he was, it showed the two extremes, the way you can meet people. And one really important thing is the third-party validation. And whether it's with Butch or somebody else being right there, and doing it in person, or doing it on a 3-way call, as Dana talked about. And that really does work. And you need a third-party validation, especially if going back to the top of the list with friends, family, business associates. It's with crazy humans that we are, they'll believe somebody else before they'll really believe you sometimes. So it's really important. The other thing is how many you put on the list. Because I've seen, I think in the Ascent plan it says 25, as I recall, and I've heard 50 or 100 or 200 just to write down things.